Hey y'all, it's your girl Shar, baby. You already know we're going to talk about some real stuff today. I want to tell y'all a little testimony. All right. I know y'all don't know much about me, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I've been through. And I'm going to start from the beginning, as a teenager. I want to talk about some addictions that I had, peer pressure and stuff like that. So this is for anyone that has, you're saved, but you have friends that aren't saved. They're doing certain things and you feel pressure. You feel pressure to do certain things, because you want to be cool. You don't want to look like the oddball and everything like that. So I'm going to tell you a little bit of my story and hope this helps you. So when I was a teenager, first and foremost, I've always had a relationship with Jesus. Like I always known God. I always would, when I was a kid, I would read to him, read the Bible. I would always write to him and he would always answer every prayer that I put in my book. He would always answer it. I'm telling you, I always had a relationship with him. So as I became a teenager, I met certain friends and they didn't live the same life that I lived. They might have believed, but I'm not even sure. We never really talked about God or anything like that, but they were headed down not a so good path. I remember one of my friends, they was already intimate already, and she would always say, "You need to do it, girl. You need to do it, girl. You need to do it." And I'm like, I know I wanted to wait until marriage. So I would always ignore her. I was like, no, I don't want to. No, I don't want to. And she'd be like, girl, why not? You need to do it. So that's first and foremost. When your friends are trying to make you do bad things that are not of God, it's time to separate yourself. And know that you're the leader. You're not a follower. Just because someone says, oh, you should do this, don't listen. In your heart, your mind, what you should do. They could say, it feels so good. They're going to tell you all the great things, how I feel and all that, but they don't even tell you the truth. This person was dealing with so many, getting abortions, getting diseases. It's more to it. They're telling you the good, but not showing you the bad that came out of it. So that's the first thing. That's the first peer pressure it started with. But I said, no, I'm not going to do that. So that didn't affect me. That was in 9th grade. I got into the 10th grade. Okay, now I'm with a group of girls. I have a group of friends now. It's about 6 of us, so we're all coming from different backgrounds. We're all coming from different places. We're all, we're different. We all grew up different. So now I'm in the 10th grade. Some of my friends, my homegirls, they're saying, oh, we're going to drink. Someone brings alcohol to school. I'm like, oh, okay. They like, you want to drink, Shar? I'm like, I'll try it. Now I'm drinking alcohol in school. I'm in the 10th grade. Now I'm feeling a little buzz. I started drinking. So that's not normal. Our bodies you're a teenager is not even equipped to even handle alcohol. So that's that was the first peer pressure. My mom, she wasn't drinking or anything like that. I don't know what made me want to do that. I'm like, well, they're doing it. It seems fun. Let's see what it is. As a child, as a teenager, you look at things and you're wondering. You're very you're wondering about a lot of things. You're interested in a lot of things. You're wondering how things feel. I wonder how it feels to be drunk. I wonder, you're curious. So I guess I was curious. I wasn't curious until you put it, in front of me and said, do you want to do this? I'm like, everybody else doing this. I'm like, okay. Then it went to us skipping school. We went, leaving class, 10th grade, we're gone, we're leaving. And then it went to, you want to smoke some weed? So now you have to understand, I'm not even like that, right? But my friends, you don't know what homes they're coming from. They're already smoking. Their parents probably smoke with them. I don't know. You don't know what type of homes that your other friends are coming from. So when they're telling you to do certain things, they're asking you to do certain things, that's something that they're raised on. If your parents, raised you right and you've learned about God, it's things that you should not do. You know better. They might not know better. So now when they're coming to me, you want to smoke? I'm like, yeah, I guess, I'm just doing it what everybody else is doing. I'm like, I guess it's cool. Everybody else doing it. I didn't think nothing of it, and I never was taught you should not do it. I never got sat down, this is going to happen if you do this. You shouldn't do that. So I'm like, okay, well, my friend's doing it. So now we're skipping school and we're smoking now. I'm coming back to school and I'm high. I feel like I'm floating. And it wasn't even a deep high yet. because I didn't know how to smoke, and I choked myself out. But that's how it all started. Being around friends, getting peer pressured, them being interested in certain things, and now I'm interested in certain things. Now I'm like, okay, well, it's cool, right? It's fun to do. No, it's not, especially if you know God. If you know God, it's not cool to do. If you know things are not right, it's not cool to do. You will be held accountable. Your friends might not know God. They might not have God. They might not be raised like that. So don't worry about them. It's okay to say, no, I'm okay. No, I'm all right. No, I don't want to do that. It's okay. All right. If they say you not cool, like we don't want to chill with you no more, that's fine. You never was my friend in the beginning then. All right. So that's all in 10th grade. 11th grade hits. Now I'm smoking even more. I'm smoking daily. I'm smoking. I'm having bad encounters. Like bad encounters. I'll tell you that story one day, but I'll tell you the gist of it. Smoking allowed a wicked spirit, a very unclean spirit to come upon me, to where I began to basically become insane. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know if I was walking across the street or not. I didn't know who I was talking to. I didn't know anything. I was possessed by demons. It allowed that spirits to attack me. I dealt with that for that year. My friends didn't want to be my friend no more. Let me tell you, the people that had me do certain things, the people that said you should try the shower, you should do the shower, and I did it. When the enemy fought me and when I got attacked, they didn't want to be my friend no more. Now, and then you got to understand, I knew God, so I knew better. So God allowed these things to happen to me. Ain't nothing happened to them. It happened to me because I already knew God. So now I don't have no friends no more. They're all treating me dirty because, like I said, I was possessed. I would tell y'all the whole story. It was crazy what happened to me, but I was possessed. Okay. So lost my friends. Now my mind is gone. I'm not even here anymore. I'm asking for help. My mom, I don't know what to do. I'm going to her. I'm crying to her like something's wrong with me. Something's wrong with me. Something's wrong with me. They're trying to take me to church to speak to people. They don't know what's wrong with me. They don't know what's wrong with me. Y'all, I dealt with that year. It was so hard. It was so hard, y'all. It was so hard. I battled that spirit. That wasn't even the end. It kept going. I'll battle that spirit here and there. I know that whole year, yes. 12th grade, was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Got taken advantage of. My innocence was taken from me. What I was waiting until marriage, I was waiting. I vowed to God like I'm going to wait. That's what my heart and my mind. I knew God, but I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. And that was taken from me. 12th grade. So that's just that's a very surface level of my story. And this is just to help, especially my teenagers, my young adults, those that are battling, those that I've now gotten saved and they have friends and they don't know what to do. I'm telling you right now, be with God. Don't allow anybody to bring you into peer pressure, telling you certain things to do, because they don't know God like you. You have a relationship with him, so you're going to be held accountable for everything that you do. You know God. He's calling you to be up, to get from up under them. People are teaching you wrong, telling you to do wrong. You have to stand up for yourself and say no. Because when the enemy fights up against you, when you begin to have things bad happen and stuff like that, they're going to leave. And they're going to be like, dang, we didn't tell you to do that. We didn't make you do that. You did it on your own. That's what they're going to say to you. So, you really got to take this walk seriously and know that God has great plans for you. He has great plans for you. He sets you apart. I wish I knew certain things back then as a teenager. I wish we had the resources back then to look up videos and have certain groups, of believers and connect with each other. But y'all have that now. You can connect with different people. Connect with those that are on your level, that want to know God and want to love God and want to do for God. If those friends that you have are steering you wrong, you have to let them go. Let them go, because you're not strong enough. to be around them. So that was just a little bit. If y'all have any questions, just make sure y'all comment. That was just a little bit of my little testimony as a teenager. I'll go in depth. I'll go in depth another time. But if you have any questions, let me know. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. All right, y'all. Y'all be blessed, never stressed. You already know. Peace out.